And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. The starters for Utah, George and Sexton in the backcourt. Williams is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Kessler in at the 5 spot. And for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Then there's Chris Paul. Then it's Harrison Barnes. And it's Champagnie at shooting guard. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
George passes to Sexton. Here's the floater. Rebound by San Antonio. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
Here's George. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Markkanen with it. Pass to Kessler. Sinks that one from the post.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
Here's Champagnie. Check by Sexton. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Champagnie's shot is off. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And it's Utah with the ball. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. George passes to Markkanen. Kessler against Wembanyama. Kessler, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Champagnie. Outside Paul. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. And it's Sohan off the drive. Utah with the rebound. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
That's good for Markkanen. Stan, how do you think the Utah Jazz have fared with a relatively young squad?
Well, Brian, I'd say admirably. It's not easy to be the less experienced team figuring things out all the time, but they continue to grow and work and get better.
Now here's Sohan. Now here's Barnes. From outside the arc. The rebound by Markkanen. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 1. Williams passes to Markkanen. Uses the glass on the layup. Markkanen's got his second basket on the night.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Now on the court is your hot squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's time for...
All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. Utah, number 1.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama barely even has to elevate when he throws it down.
George passes to Kessler. Outside Sexton. George peels it out a bit. Markkanen with a screen on Paul. Counted from distance.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Here's George. 33 points last game. Outside, Williams. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Paul. From downtown. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Paul's got 5.
And Paul loves these corner shots. Terrific at finding space to get his shot off.
Sexton finds Markkanen. Fires the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, where they beat the Jazz.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
Yeah, guys, I watched the film of that one, and they had great activity defensively. They need that again tonight.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got it. Sohan's got his second bucket.
And this is what you like seeing. Sohan looking confident shooting from the mid-range.
Pass to Kessler. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's the break. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. Checked by Sexton. Champagnie shot is off. Jazz trail by 5. Here's George to stop the run. Rebounded by Champagnie.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Sohan outside. Pass to Champagnie. Outside Barnes. They set a pick. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Collins checked in. Here's George. Sweet little floater. George has got 5.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
The 16th pick in last year's draft, Keontae George was thrown right into the fire his rookie season, Stan.
Yeah, down the stretch, he was basically handed the keys to the offense at the point guard position. He may take some lumps, but his talent level is evident.
Now here's George. He's got 5. Outside Sexton. There's the drive. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. On offense, here is San Antonio. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Kessler against Paul. And it's blocked by Kessler. Kessler.
And look, Kessler just has a nose for the ball. He is a certified shot blocker.
Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. 8-point game. There's the three. Rebound San Antonio. Paul looking it over. Pass to Champagny. Right side, Wembanyama. Over Kessler. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And remember, despite a great start to his career, Colin Sexton was traded after his 4th year, Coach.
Yeah, well, Brian, seems like everybody gets traded at some point now, and Sexton has responded well to that deal. He understands it's not personal, it's a business. He deserves a lot of credit for what he's done.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, too. The team that traded you, there's also a team that wanted you in trade.
So true.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge 3rd season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, "My hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind."
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, give it to Sexton. He can get up and finish.
Champagny, the pass to Paul. They get it back. Here's Wembanyama. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Kessler. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Branham comes in for Champagny, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all, but when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
Ingram's checked in for San Antonio. Pass to Sensabaugh. Outside Sexton. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Sexton's got 7 points.
Well, look, if you're guarding Sexton in pick-and-roll action, you have to stop the ball first.
Ball against Sexton. Johnson for 3. Knocks down the long J. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Clarkson. That's short off the rim. Spurs lead by 6. Johnson passes to Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, Johnson is a team-oriented player. And if he spots an open shooter, he's making the pass.
Clarkson outside. Collins a screen to the middle. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
That's a strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Ingram. Three-pointer. Clarkson grabs a miss. Jazz trail by 6. .149 left in the opening quarter. And it's in there.
Yeah, the mid-range is the sweet spot for Clarkson. He does a lot of damage from there.
Sexton against Paul. Up top, Johnson. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. 6 on the shot clock. Ingram with a screen on Sexton. Paul for 3. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
1:11 left to play in the first quarter. And he's going for the lob. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Using his size inside, Collins refusing to settle for the layup and elects the dunk instead.
Now here's Paul. Give him 8. From deep, Johnson. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Clarkson. Pass to Sexton. Takes the 3. Collins with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Johnson with it. The 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Jazz trail by 11. And here's Clarkson. From behind the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Jazz trail by 11. Zach Collins out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Johnson, then there's Castle, and it's Branham in at the 2. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. San Antonio's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Collins with a screen on Clarkson. Pass to Collins. 5 to shoot. Here's Castle. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Mills, he's checked in for Utah. And he can't hit the second. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Here's Castle. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And here's Collins for 3. The rebound by Eubanks. And for Utah, they're shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. And Williams punches it home.
Nice pass. What a heady play by Clarkson.
San Antonio leading by 10. Collins right side. Kicks it out to Barnes. On target from range. Barnes has got 6.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Now here's Mills. Defense is right there. Clarkson outside. No good on the 3. San Antonio's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Collins with a screen on Mills. Pass to Collins. Now here's Johnson. Williams defending. The floater. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Collins. 11 points in the game.
Well, that's where Johnson does most of his scoring. He's very effective down low.
Clarkson passes to Collins. Basket counts.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Barnes. Up top Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
The first free throw is good. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Collier, he's checked in for Mills. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
And it's good for 2.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Johnson passes to Branham. Here's Castle. Collins a screen, and he drives in. Pass to Branham. 5 on the clock. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Eubanks.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Out of bounds, it'll be Spurs ball.
Spurs ball.
And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. Number 1, the Jazz.
Well, last year, they were tremendous at the line. A very fundamentally sound team shooting-wise.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for Barnes. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Castle. Inside. And the basket by Branham. Branham's got his first points of the night.
When he gets the ball inside, Branham knows not to waste a good scoring opportunity.
Now Collins. Clarkson outside. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Mikhailuk. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Second chance effort. The shot by Eubanks, no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Branham. He's covered by Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Castle. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Spurs lead by 16.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Pass to Mikhailuk. To the right side. Collins right side. Fires for 3. Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
San Antonio leading by 13. Here's Castle. Johnson on the wing. From deep. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got 4 rebounds now. Clarkson, left side. Now Eubanks. Collins outside. Baseline try. Rebound by San Antonio. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Sensabaugh. Another 3 for Utah.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Branham to the inside. Here's Castle. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Castle's got his second basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Mikhailuk. Clarkson with the ball. Doesn't fall for him. Only 1 for 8 from the floor now.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Here's Branham. Collins a screen. Branham passes to Collins. The kick out to Johnson. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Mikhailuk. Down low. Here's Collins. Rebound by San Antonio. Outside Johnson. Here's Castle. Abukelishvili passes to Branham. Just 5 to shoot. Castle for 3. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Sensabaugh. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Strong defense from Johnson. Love seeing him use that athleticism to come up with blocks.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. Clarkson. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Driving inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one's on Clarkson.
And catching them unprepared. Castle just moves in and draws that foul. Nicely done, young man.
Shooting two.
That one's off. Well, Stan, since trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in 2022, the Utah Jazz have done some reshaping of their roster.
Yeah, and Brian, it's clear that they're not done. The tinkering continues. They're going to continue to move pieces around until they find what they think can become a championship contending team.
And he's good on the second. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic. But it's got to be the names out there that people know.
And they'll get another chance. Wembanyama with a bucket.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 19. Pass to Sexton. Markkanen right side. And here's Sexton. His last outing, he had 24 points. They still need this. And the three-pointer goes. Sexton's got 10 points in the game.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Sohan. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
George passes to Sexton. Outside, Williams. Fires the three. Williams can't get that one to fall. San Antonio leading by 18. Sohan with the ball. Picked up by Markkanen. Back to Sohan. Pass to Castle.
2 minutes.
Wembanyama, screen on George. Castle for 3. Here's Wembanyama. The rebound by the Jazz. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
Now here's Williams. Kessler, a screen on Barnes. Williams from long range hits a three-pointer. Williams has got his second basket.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Sohan, the pass to Paul. And it's blocked by Kessler. The teardrop. Sohan with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the left wing. Wembanyama double teamed. Back to Sohan. Oh, Kessler with the block. Sexton looking around. Pass to Markkanen. Kessler with it. 35 seconds left to play in the half. Now Williams. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. 15 seconds left in the first half of this game. Good D by Kessler. Williams against Paul. Williams passes to George. Buries it from 3. George has got 8 points. And so the San Antonio Spurs, going into the break, their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich, and Coach, you look at the offensive execution for this team. What are you seeing?
I think they've done a pretty good job in moving the basketball, keeping up the pace, because we've been playing in mud a little bit lately, but the pace has been pretty good.
Hopefully that pace continues in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at the Spurs, a tall order for them in this one. Looking to steal a win from a very good team. On paper, it's a tough hill climb.
Yeah, but that's why we play games. Anything can happen.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Jazz trail by 12. So the Jazz 5 right now. George and Sexton in the backcourt. Lauri Markkanen out there with Williams. And it's Kessler in at the 5, down low. Markkanen, the pass to Williams. George outside, 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Paul. Pass to Champagny. Outside Barnes. Lets it go from 14. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Outside Sexton. Kicks it to George. Takes the 3. They get it back. Kessler, a screen on Barnes. Here's Williams. Back to Kessler. Kicks it out to Markkanen. For 3, George. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Paul from outside the arc. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Paul's got 11 points.
Quick off the draw. Chris Paul certainly doesn't lack confidence shooting the ball.
Pass to Sexton. Markkanen sets a screen. Fires from deep. And it's Sexton with the 3. 13 points in the game.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Outside Barnes. Back to Paul. From the arc. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
He's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Markkanen outside. Back to George. Pass to Williams. Markkanen outside. Williams with it. He's guarded by Barnes. Markkanen with a screen on Barnes. Williams misses.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
The jump hook. And too long on the shot. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. George outside. Here's Sexton. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Outside Barnes. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby!
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him deliver it.
Markkanen outside. George, a screen on Paul. Outside, Williams. Markkanen outside. Launches it. So confident from range. Markkanen.
Well, Markkanen keeps the defense off balance with the quick trigger.
Now Sohan. He's got 6. Wembanyama, a screen on Markkanen. Here's Sohan. Oh, Kessler with the block. Paul against George. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, it doesn't take much for Kessler to catch that lob and slam it home.
And so Paul will bring it up for the Spurs. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Champagny, pass to Barnes. Sinks the tray. Barnes has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
George. And again, it's Utah.
And he's a crafty scorer for a young player. George is always going to find the gaps in the defense.
Sohan outside. Back to Paul. Jacks up a 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Markkanen outside. Inside. Here's Kessler. Wembanyama with some nice D.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Here's Sohan. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Well, nice jumper from Sohan. When he's hitting that, this team is hard to defend.
Pass to Markkanen. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 16. Well, Coach Lowry, Markkanen, it's been an interesting study to watch his game continue to improve every year.
Yeah, it certainly has, Brian. You know, he was a complimentary player for quite a while, and then finally has developed into a primary offensive threat, and he has thrived.
Now, here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Here's Sexton. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Paul passes to Barnes. Here's Champagny. Checked by Sexton. Barnes against Williams. To the left side wing. Outside Paul. Shoots over George. Off the left rim and out. Jazz trail by 14. Pass to Sexton. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
And Sexton is a microwave scorer. And once he finds his rhythm, he's difficult to slow down.
Here's Champagny. Yet to see a basket. Out to the right wing. George against Paul. 4-3. San Antonio again missing. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Sexton. Back to George. Kessler, a screen on Paul. To the paint. Stolen by Wembanyama. And it's Paul off the drive. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
For 3, George. Rebounded by the Spurs. Sohan's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Champagnie, the pass to Paul. Wembanyama, a screen on George. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For 3. Fires in the triple. Markkanen's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, from range, Markkanen has such an effortless stroke.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Substitution here for San Antonio. Collins, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Keldon Johnson comes in for Sohan. Castle's checked in for Barnes. And Branham subbed in for Champagnie. And a new group getting ready for Utah. Eubanks, he's checked in for Kessler. Collins comes in for Markkanen. Sensabaugh's checked in for Williams. And Clarkson subbed in for George. Pass to Castle. Here's Branham. He's covered by Clarkson. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. San Antonio again can't hit. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 11-point game. On the wing, Clarkson. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Clarkson's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Comfortable scoring it anywhere on the floor. Jordan Clarkson is instant offense.
Pass to Branham. Collins with a screen on Collins. Here's Johnson to the middle. It's stolen. Clarkson outside. Down low. Here's Collins. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Collins has got 8.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Here's Branham. Collins with a screen on Collins. To the inside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Paul against Sexton. Collins with a screen on Paul. The three from Sexton. Rebound by San Antonio. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Outside Paul. Pass to Branham. Johnson with it. 12 points for him. Shot clock at 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot-blocking teams. In the third spot, the Spurs.
They had the bodies and the energy needed to be a strong defensive team, and they made it hard for opponents to do damage.
First one falls.
Well, you know Johnson's a guy who likes to use that size and physicality to his advantage.
And San Antonio making a change here. Sissoko's checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Preston's checked in. And Johnson drops them both. 1:02 left in the third. Here's Preston. Pass to Clarkson. There's a screen. Deflected. Here's Branham. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Collins. Eubanks defending. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Castle's got his third basket of the night.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Clarkson for three. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, not the most accurate three-point shooter, but Clarkson makes enough to keep you honest.
Pass to Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got 16 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Spurs out in front, up by 12. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Johnson is out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Castle, and it's Branham in at the two-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Castle. Pass to Johnson. Here's Branham. Here's Duke. Collins with the rebound.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay, and he couldn't.
Clarkson passes to Preston. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Castle. Pass to Branham. Three-pointer. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Sensabaugh, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Wesley, he's checked in for San Antonio. Second free throw, no good. After undergoing 3 ankle surgeries in 10 months in 2020 and 2021, Coach Zach Collins has bounced back amazingly.
He really has, Brian. And the injuries have really been the only problem for Zach Collins. He's got size, skill, and toughness. This guy is a very effective player when he's healthy.
His story is inspirational.
It is indeed.
Clock at 6. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it.
Spurs ball.
Sissoko, he's checked in for Wesley. Mills, he's checked in for Utah. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Castle. Here's Branham. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. And the Spurs lead by 13.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now here's Clarkson. Outside Mills. They get the rebound. Collins lays it up and banks it in.
Using all of his length. Collins able to grab the offensive rebound and finish the play.
Collins with a screen on Mills. Pass to Collins. Here's Sissoko. Collins defending. 5 on the clock. Here's Sissoko. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Collins. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Utah making a switch here. Juzang's checked in. Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Collins. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Collier, he's checked in for Utah.
Jazz substitution. Number 13, Isaiah Collier.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Clarkson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Will stand former second-round pick Jordan Clarkson. He's averaged double-digit scoring every season.
Yeah, Brian, he's done it primarily as a 6th man. He actually already ranks among the top 10 in all-time points scored off the bench, and he's still moving up the ladder.
It is interesting that he prefers to come off the bench.
Yes, some guys do.
And he makes a first.
Well, look, Clarkson is a great guy to have in your lineup simply due to his versatility.
And San Antonio making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Good on both.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
Now here's Wembanyama. Right side Johnson. Collins with a screen on Markkanen. Johnson for 3. And no good. Jazz trail by 9. Pass to Clarkson. Markkanen outside. Hits the trifecta.
And I want to see Markkanen continue to shoot from deep because he's a quality sniper with impressive range.
Here's Castle. And here's Collins. From behind the arc. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Markkanen. Clarkson with a screen on Collins. Markkanen with it. Picked up by Collins. Bumped on the way up, but hits it. They call the blocking foul.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep, and until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists, so just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Now here's Paul. Wembanyama, screen on George. Outside Paul. Sohan, right side. Shoots over Collins to stop the drought. Utah grabs the miss. Collins has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Sohan. Champagnie, that's good. Champagnie's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
Outside Sexton. Back to George. Pass to Markkanen. Johnson with a double team. For 3, George. Utah with another miss.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Outside Johnson. Back to Sohan. Outside Johnson. There's the 3. The rebound by Markkanen.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Paul. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Yeah, when he's inside, Paul is so good at finding those little creases.
Outside Sexton. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Assisted by George.
Spurs lead by 6. Outside Johnson. Wembanyama down low. He's covered by Kessler. Sohan, the pass to Paul. Wembanyama, screen on George. Oh, who else? Wembanyama!
Yeah, you can see why they involved Wembanyama in the 2-man game.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. And a switch here also for Utah. Williams is checked in for John Collins. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Pass to Paul. Three-pointer. Utah grabs the miss. Now Williams. Markkanen sets a screen. Sexton with it. He's against Sohan. Sexton misses. Spurs lead by 8. Champagny, the pass to Paul. Pass to Barnes. Sohan outside. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Williams passes to Kessler. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And how do you stop Kessler at his size? He's a load.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. 1 shot.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Paul with it. Sohan outside. Takes a 3. They get it back.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Williams. And he banks in the layup.
A team player through and through. Get open, and Sexton will send the ball your way.
Pass to Champagny. Sohan with the ball. 3 from Barnes. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, these coaches can't be happy they fouled Sexton. He's a good foul shooter.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you know, Sexton is the definition of a spark plug. He's a high-energy, high-paced player and is terrific at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
All right, both free throws good from Sexton.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Paul. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one.
You have a big shot, why not go to Paul? He's seen every situation. Nothing flusters him.
Now here's George. Markkanen outside. Pass to Kessler. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Here's Paul. Now here's Sohan. Let's go with a 3. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field. Jazz trail by 6. Williams a screen on Paul. Outside Sexton. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. Sexton's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, I think Sexton enjoys taking over in the big moments. He wants to be that guy for his team.
Sohan outside. Beyond the arc. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
That three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
Markkanen with it. Now guarded by Sohan. Markkanen looking it over. They double with Sohan. The 3, George. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Check out George showing up in the big moment, showing how ready he is to be that guy.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Williams. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Already in year one, Wembanyama hitting shots in crucial parts of the game.
George outside. Marking it inside. He's against Sohan. It falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
What a shot by Markkanen. You can see why his teammates turned to him down the stretch.
Now here's Wembanyama. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Kessler. George outside to tie it up. Barnes with the rebound.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wembanyama. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct. The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
And Utah calls time here. They trail by 6. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
And George launches it from deep. Utah with another miss. And an intentional foul right there.
Larry Markkanen. First personal foul. Second team foul. Chris Paul. Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called, the Jazz. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
San Antonio foul. Sohan. First personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so they foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 9-point game here.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
And so it's San Antonio with the W. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
HB, you have playoff experience. What's your advice to these teammates to get to that level?
We have the talent, we have the coaching. It's just a matter of every day approaching that with that mindset that we're going to go take it. I think if we come out with the energy, focus that we've shown that we can do, we'll put ourselves in a great position to have fun in the postseason.
The mental is just as important as the physical. Thanks so much, HB.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.